This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Handoff heading left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Longhorns. Offense setting the tone early. A horrible field position to start the drive through, where they just marched right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Checks this down to the running back. They get him down after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He finds his man. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with the quarterback. That was great execution.
Now it's 2nd down here. And there's the handoff. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. This is the 6th play on the drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Fighting off the tackler. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the defense brings him down. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He's past the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks him about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now.
Now, 4th down.
So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Back in motion now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Tries to get it to the running back. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He breaks free. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
To pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back, and instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Longhorns line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this 1st half. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Brings up second down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play to the outside. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete, it's second down now. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And the pass is dropped incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Third down coming up after that running play. It's a shotgun run call. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. An inside give now from the shotgun. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, they're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Running play called on third and short. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Bama. Will take the lead in the second half. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The gain makes it second and medium. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking to scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, tied. They jump in front here in the 4th. So they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll send this one to the right side after a lot of time in the pocket. Tackle made after a big gain.
The quarterback had no threat of pressure at all. And that's why he's able to complete this deep pass. Great call, too, by the offensive coordinator.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Longhorns are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And tackled there by the defense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the... first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's looking to scramble. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off here. He shreds the tackle. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking for the end zone, but is incomplete.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Well, the coaches kind of expect